shall sin against thee in hunger and in thirst.
And in thirst. When you go in your bathroom and you turn that water faucet on, you got to pay a bill, don't you? Who owns that? There you go. Read.
And in nakedness.
And nakedness. Look, our kids out here in these streets shooting each other down for Balenciaga and Gucci and Louis Vuitton and Nike and Jordans and all of that stuff. Who owns it?
White people.
Read.
Right. And in want of all things.
He said you're going to have to serve them in want of all things. Guess what? That's your car right there? All right. When you bought that car, who owns Volkswagen? Huh?
That one I don't know.
Guess what? Volkswagen is German.
Bring it up.
You know what I'm saying? Who are Germans? What race?
White.
You know what I'm saying? Look, he said in all things, you want a driver's license, you want a birth certificate. Heck, when you die, you got to go get a death certificate just so you can pronounce yourself dead to be buried.
Bring it out.
And guess what? Even to be buried, you got to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? So he said in everything you do, you're going to have to go to your enemies. But Moses is talking to the children of Israel. But guess what? Everything that we are reading, who is it happening to today?
To us.
To us. Right? I'm going to read one more for y'all. Verse 68. Watch this. Because we was talking about Christopher Columbus a minute ago, right? When he came and he took the so-called Spaniards, the so-called Spanish today, which are Issachar. He took them back to Spain on slave ships, right? So watch this, read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So they had just left Egypt, right? And what did we say they was doing in Egypt? They were slaves. Remember Moses said, let my people go, right? So now they left Egypt. And now Moses is saying the Lord gonna bring y'all back into Egypt again if y'all don't keep the commandments. So what do you think the first thing they thought about? Man, we gonna go back into what?
To be a slave.
Slavery. Right. Egypt is a word that means bondage. Right. You know what I'm saying? So now Moses is saying y'all gonna go back into slavery, but this time how?
With ships.
How did we say Columbus took the Aztecs and Mayans back? How did the so-called black man get from Africa to America? Slave ships, right?
Right.
Moses said, y'all gonna go into slavery on ships. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
You ain't gonna see that Egypt no more. You going to a new slavery.
Right.
A new Egypt. This Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Read.
And there, when y'all get off them slave ships, this what's gonna happen. Ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
When they took us off them slave ships, what was the first thing they did?
Got rid of our asses.
But what did they do? They sold us. Look, this is people put on auction blocks. They sold us to Master Charles in Virginia.
Right.
They sold us to Master Brown in El Paso, Texas. You know what I'm saying? They sold us. Read.
You shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
And the word buy means to save or redeem. Because remember, back in slavery, sometimes you could buy your freedom. But Moses is telling the Israelites, nobody's going to save you.
Right.
Nobody's going to save you. Now, we just got through saying that all these things that happened to the Israelites happened to who? To us. So if all these things that happened to the Israelites happened to us, then who must we be?
A slave.
More than that. Yeah. This happened to the Israelites.
Now we're going back to We're going back.
And look, follow me. Moses said this was going to happen to the Israelites. Everything that we read happened to us. So who must we be?
Wake them up.
Who must we be? Follow me. Who are we? Are we Mexicans?
Yes, me.
Moses said this was going to happen to the children of Israel. Everything that we read happened to who?
Everybody.
It happened to us.
Right.
So who must we be? We are the children of Israel.
That's right.
That's who we are. We are the Israelites. We are God's chosen people. Our names have been taken from us and been replaced with Mexican.
Right.
It's been taken and replaced with Latino.
Right.
It's been taken and replaced with Hispanic.
Right.
The word Hispanic means property or belonging to Spain.
Bring it on.
Do you belong to Spain? But guess what? At one time you did.
My ancestors did.
You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Now we giving you back your heritage.
Right.
You're an Israelite.
Right.
From the tribe of Issachar.
Bring it on.
That's who you are. You're not a Mexican. You're not a Hispanic. You're God's chosen people. Deuteronomy 7:6. Let me show you how God feels about his people. One more scripture,
I
sis.
got kids in the car.
Okay, one more scripture before you leave. Watch this, read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6.
Uh-huh.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Uh-huh.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
You see that? God chose us to be special unto himself. Because we was all taught that we was created, everybody created equal, right? That's what they told us. But let's see. Read it from the top.
For thou art holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Uh-huh.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Uh-huh.
Above.
No, we all equal, right? What did God say?
Above.
That didn't sound like it said equal, did it? Read it again.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
God said we supposed to be above all people. But guess what? Do you know why we're not above all people? Let's go back to the beginning of the conversation. Why did all this stuff happen to us? Why are we at the bottom? Why are we in the ghetto?
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord